I felt the pressure of my body to pull out the crap from all sorts. I got really sick. Yeah, good work, man. Great work. Great work on that. I mean, there isn't always every answer for every single thing. Once in a while, I see new healing crises that I've never seen before, but they're really rare. I've seen so many different ones. So, it's a process to get well. And I don't think any of us have all the answers. But thank God we got a whole bunch of them. And I think that's important. We got a lot more than what this planet has currently. So, yeah, you guys are going to have new adventures and greater adventures. And, I'd like to retire some of these days and spend some time away from all this extreme dis-ease that people have. The pain and the suffering is overwhelming. I'm real sensitive to that. I'm sensitive to suffering and the babies. What's going on with the babies with St. Jude and all these other places? I just want to throw up. And no offense to the St. Jude nurse, but they're looking for $1.6 million a day. I mean, stop chemo now and start this program at St. Jude's, and then I'll respect you, and then I'll show you how we can save most of these babies. Now you're doing everything you can to save the babies. Right, from, where's this coming over? Something from 100 to 275% of all my essential amino acids. To top it off, someone recommended your channel in the comment section, and he said you had no credibility because you say protein has damaging effect on kidneys. Amazing, isn't it? And then a person that asked me about that and talked about those 7-day studies and stuff. They admit that if your kidneys are damaged or weak, protein can damage them. So I always have to laugh at when chemistry can damage you at any time, it can damage you at any time. I mean, that's insanity. What damages you in one moment will damage you in another moment. Fruits don't damage you in any moment. So I don't know. This stuff is all ridiculous thinking stuff. And I don't care if people think I have any credibility at all. But I bet me and a bunch of you guys can out-heal anybody on this planet. And you guys are showing it already. Look at some of the comments you guys are doing. Some of the great job you guys are doing. Some of you have already overcome some great things. Look at the lady's husband who had been able to write for 20 years in a short period of time. He's writing. I mean, some of the neat stuff I've seen is just cool stuff. Not a lot of people doing that out there, guys. So people that say stuff like that, you know where they come from. That doesn't bother me a bit. Just keep working on your healing ability and the simplicity. Don't let people shake you intellectually. Don't let them make you go, don't let them do that. Because don't let them shake you from what you know to be true, and you'll be the best healers this earth has. Don't let them shake you. Don't let them see the whites of your eyes. Maybe you better let them see the whites of your eyes. Yeah, these kind of fillings, I don't know how to, like crystals or something like that, fillings, doctor in Mexico. It's sad, but when I was in Lisbon, the Portuguese dentists laugh at American dentistry. Most of my clients that are affluent go to either a part in South Africa or there's Costa Rica. Costa Rica has some extremely fine dentists, I hear, and reasonable and top-notch, well known around the world. People travel there all the time, and isn't that sad? Isn't that sad? Not sad that they're good, sad that our dentistry isn't up to par, yet we're the best, aren't we? I don't know. Pseudo type of thinking, they always do that to us. Pledge allegiance. Thank you, my friend. Ishkila? Something like that? My time is coming toward an end here, but I tell you what. Yeah, I would like to have a place near Dallas, Cross Pecans. I knew you were from Texas when it said pecans. Pecans, what we call them. But I'm an Indiana boy. Hey, Mark, what's up here? Yeah, thank you, man, for your comments. Do pesticides cause muscle spasms? Absolutely. Pesticides are neurotoxins, and any neurotoxins can cause spasticity, convulsions, seizures, especially when you're very low on calcium utilization, and especially with weak adrenals and you're born with weak myelin sheaths. These neurotoxins not only cause spasticity, but shortness of breath, hard to breathe, coma, and death. Neurotoxins. Michael Jackson, a great example of a neurotoxic propofol. Can't do it. Not continually, especially when Michael was so stressed out with all these people coming after him. You could tell his adrenals were shot when he was being tried in California. You could tell he's creative people already have weak adrenals. And then when you're accused of these things like that, whether or not, I don't know, but when you're accused of these things, that obviously it just shot his adrenals. So he's still in insomnia, so what's that? Skin pigmentation issues. So he had pituitary, parathyroid, pineal gland. He couldn't rest, so he had to take things to rest, and nobody could help this great guy. His music is outstanding, but no one can help him, and that's the sad thing. Some of these people are unreachable. They make themselves unreachable for people like us that can help them. Thank you, JG. Love you, man. You too, Tricia. You guys are great. I love your comments. I love give you all a cyber hug and a big kiss. Wow, we talked about this. 5'7", 100 pounds. Pretty skinny, dude. The sulfur in the bowels, the orange around the pupils. Yeah, I know it's sad when you realize you got a bunch of that in you. It'll come out, but boy, it's a job. And it also makes your detox longer because it's more difficult. It's like a glue in the body, so you just keep working this sulfur out of you. You'll see sulfur in your stools. You'll look down and you pooped orange. If it's in the lymph nodes and stuff, it comes through the kidneys, you'll see orange kidneys, orange urine. We ship to the UK. We have a lot of people in the UK. London, we have a lot of people in London, and a lot of people around the world. I'm in spiritual love with you too, Alona Alada. What a name, Alona Alada. I know about the alone state, I can tell you that. That alone exists. Yet the aloneness is the most intriguing. Anything to look out for after 10 years with a removed appendix and bowel resection? Absolutely. Interstitial lymphatic constipation. This is why you got to fix this. So you really want to use the stomach and bowel formulas, lymphatic 1 capsules. Start drawing, maybe even the GI broom if you're not pooping well. It's a little aggressive. I need to cut way down on the Cascara Sagrada. I don't have that much in it anyway, but it's still moving people too much maybe. But a real draw and puller, maybe some bentonite and charcoal if you want, but really start cleaning up the gut and moving your lymph and fix those kidneys and adrenals. Get your lymph moving because you want to fix the rest of your colon. Well, the rest of your GI tract. Not just in the colon, it's in the GI tract as well. So, you want to fix that up. And you don't want any scar tissue and adhesions. In 10 years, though, you're going to already have them. But you want to get any scar tissue broken down, any adhesions broken down. That can only happen in a base or alkaline chemistry environment. And so, you want to really get your health focused and stuff and get on that, and you'll be in good shape then, okay? You don't fear, you just roll up your sleeves and go after it, Just lose the fear. Everything will be okay. I appreciate your guys' comment about the spiritual side because we as a species have to become more spiritually aware. I don't care what religion you belong to or believe in. If your spiritual teaching or religion isolates you as being better than someone else, then yes, I do have a problem with that. Because no one is. That would be an insult to the Supreme Being. It doesn't love one person, one flower, one animal over another. It's all its creation. So I think that's what spirituality is. It's recognizing the oneness and the love we all share and have. I love the fact that each one of you are different. I love that. I love the fact that there's not two things that's the same. It's amazing to me. So I will always interject spirituality. I think that was needed for the gentleman to say that, and I thought it was good to see it come out in you guys, so I appreciate it. So we love each other no matter what our belief systems are. We're here to work together to figure out how we can take these insane cases and bring them back to life again. We're here to work out these poor genetically weak kids. They're so advanced. Let's get them back. Let's regenerate. We're here to work together to figure this out and to get deeper in that. So that's the kind of thing that I'm interested in. And outside of that, I'm interested in getting away from this rock spinning through space. I'm thinking about glandulars for thyroid, parathyroid, and adrenals for sure, and probably your new protocol to get some lymph kidneys moving. Upper circ could take, help serotonin, absolutely. Any other suggestions? Is it a problem taking? No, it's not a problem taking 3 glandulars. Like I said, I had a famous psychiatrist blew out. The poor guy just blew out. He wrote a lot of books and he just blew out. He called and said, "I'm in trouble. I'm just my adrenals are blown. This guy was pumping all these glandulars. These guys was pumping them." And I said, "I've seen elephants go down on this many glandulars." And he said, "It's the only time I feel good." And so he pulled himself out of this after a while, and now he's back and a good life. Famous psychiatrist. So I see no problem at all. Thank you, Hawaii Retreat Chef. I don't know about the sponsors. I don't know what you mean there, but thank you for everything out there, guys. Boy, I was going to take a trip. Marie's still alive, Jensen's wife. Now she's not able to do things, but I was going to go to Hawaii with her, but we got to her place and things happened and I had to come back. But Canadian War Dog. What a name. J.G. Fergus. Thank you all, guys. Man versus food. I like the guy, but poor guy. I mean, pounding 6 pounds into a little 1 pound pouch. And then you got the other guys on there. I mean, the stuff people put down on it is revolting. It is primal, to say the least. Primal, to say the least. Crystalline Ascension. Well, you guys have such great names. I tell you, working here in a little old office stuck down in kind of the mid of South Florida, it's like the area I'm in is not really, there's not a lot of spiritual awareness here. And Sarasota is the closest town, and I used to live there, and it's much higher. This is my connection because you guys are all so great and spiritual. It really helps pick me back up, and I really appreciate that. I've been in the trenches almost too long, I think. So I'll get back. You guys are helping me. I really appreciate it. And yes, I've heard of Ayurvedic medicine. Absolutely. It depends what caste you're from. In India, there's the upper caste and the lower caste. You have your caste systems. And we have 2 cardiologists in town, both Indian. One's from the higher caste, and one's from the lower caste. The higher caste system, that's crap, nothing. The lower caste says, "Oh yeah, well, I like Ayurvedic medicine."